I'm feeling so sad. I'm feeling suicidal. Because I've been sad for probably a month. And I feel like I'm grieving that something has died in me. And I don't know how to get it back. Thoth is prayforming in the morning, and I can't do it with him anymore because it makes me miserable to sing to no one. It's something that doesn't make me happy. It never did. And it's the only way that I can perform now. There's no other way to share my gifts with people. I just have to kind of sing in the bathroom or sing for myself or sing to, the trees, which doesn't make me happy. I wanted to have an audience. I wanted to have opportunities to perform. And I feel like I did everything I could in the last year or so to try and make that happen because I didn't want to face reality that eventually we were going to have to settle somewhere and Thoth would just do his devotional practice by himself. Because I just can't do it anymore. It makes me depressed. It's been making me depressed for a few years now. Because whenever I would play with him and there'd be no one there, it would just shine a light on the fact that that wasn't happening, that it was becoming the act of just doing it and singing to no one instead of having success and having an audience and having opportunities to do it and making a career out of it. That it was becoming that we're just going to have to play to no one and do it as Thoth does it, as he does it as a devotional practice. And I don't know if it was ever a devotional practice for me. I think it was just something I did because I wanted opportunities to perform for people. And I love singing, and I love singing original music and playing, that way. That's the way I love to perform. But Thoth is devotional, and I don't think I'm devotional about it. I think I did it because I wanted attention. And now there's no more attention. There's no more anything. There's just doing it for the sake of doing it. And it makes him very happy. And the best thing I can do right now is not get in his way and let him do it. But, I won't help him by doing it with him because I just am grumpy and I ruin it for him. But it makes me feel like there's something dead that's died in me because I no longer have any way to perform. And I love performing. I love singing for people and engaging with an audience, and that's not happening anymore, and I don't see how it's going to happen. We have everything we need here, but that's not happening, and that's something that I really need to feel alive, and I don't know how to make that happen.
Bulla ma, bulla di, bulla banna, bala di, bulla ha, bulla ki, hele, hele, hele di, hele, 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 hale, hele, 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 hale, hu, 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 humba, 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 humba. 올라오네 사오예 express the I am in the fullest possible way on a regular basis, because I believe that is the way the new world is created. Because we're all holograms. We all have the potential for full creation. And donkey.
Beep boop, beep boop. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this thing that's been happening for me. Bunny is right over there, sitting having his tea. I have been depressed for a month, basically. This morning I woke up feeling like I wanted to fucking die. I was just so, like, I was literally thinking about how I could off myself. Because I've just been so depressed for so long, and the feeling has not lifted or lightened in any capacity for so long that it just felt like there was no reason to even keep trying to live. And then here we are in this absolutely beautiful environment where we have it made, right? We just have this wonderful home. We have this wonderful little being that we're taking care of, who's so sweet. And I have Thoth, we have each other, we have everything we could need, right? Thoth has his retirement visa. I'm going to get mine soon. Don't have to deal with that shit anymore for at least a year. So we have it made, right? We're living in this beautiful rice field, beautiful sky, and sunshine, and rain, and flowers, and beautiful butterflies everywhere. And it's just in this beautiful little being. And I'm depressed. I'm like so depressed. I'm not feeling it as intensely as I was this morning or last night, because I wouldn't be able to talk about it. But I'm just so depressed and there are lots of reasons for it. And the one main reason is because I'm not prayforming with Thoth anymore. What's that? What do you have? No. Hold on. I'm not prayforming with Thoth anymore. He does his morning ritual, ceremonial practice in the temple across from the house. Every morning. He does it he does it Tuesday through Sunday, 6 days a week. And he does it first thing in the morning at 7:30 every morning after his workout, and it's really impressive that he's able to do that. He's almost 70 years old, and he's still doing his work. And pretty much over the last year of time, in the last several years, prayformance has slowly become something that I no longer enjoy doing. And the reason is because it's not something that people are engaging with anymore. It's not something that people see, watch, give money to, give opportunities to be done anywhere. And it's just something that we've ended up having to choose to just do for our own joy. And Thoth is very dedicated to it. He's incredibly devoted, and he has his whole philosophy about it, and he'll talk about it sometime in the future. But I always did prayformance because I wanted people to see me, and I wanted people to hear my voice, and I wanted to make money, and I wanted to get attention for my talents. And I wanted to use that to develop it into something that we could then do all over the world, and tour all over the world with it, and get to do it in beautiful spaces all over the world. And that's not what happened. And I don't have much hope anymore that it will happen, because after 15 years of having done it, that didn't happen. So I'm now 36, and we're living in Bali, and in Bali we have this retirement visa in which we can't technically work. We can't technically perform anyway. We'd have to spend a lot of money on a very expensive visa in order to be able to perform here legally, which wouldn't even guarantee that we could perform, that we would perform. It would just be a lot of money spent. So I've just been really questioning not really questioning my life choices. I'm very proud of what I've done with my life, and I'm still very committed to the idea that I only want to sing my own music. I practice at home every day, and after Thoth does his ceremony, I have my little practice session. And I love singing from my heart. I love improvising, and I love creating my own music and my own expression. That gives me so much joy that I can do that I know how to do that. But it's not something that anyone is interested in. So it's just left me with this, okay, I've done something for 15 years that has no opportunities to be seen anymore. And so what do I do now? What do I do? Because performing has been a huge part of my identity for at least 25, 20 years, something like that. A long time. And now I'm not doing it anymore because it doesn't give me joy to sing from my own, to really do a committed, dedicated, devotional prayformance for me. That's not for anyone else, that no one else is there. And that the audience is the flowers and the birds and the puppy and the lizards. That's not satisfying for me. That's not something that gives me joy. For Thoth, it gives him a lot of joy and a sense of meaning and purpose in his life, which makes me very happy. So we're also both in a very different experience in our lives with the way we're feeling. I feel like I'm in a stage of grief. I'm grieving for the loss of something that is gone. And it's slowly been disappearing over 15 years. It's slowly been watching as prayformance became something that we were just doing for ourselves. That our last several times playing in the tunnel in Golden Gate Park were us playing together and really no one really clearly being there watching. And there not being much money coming in anymore. And that experience coming from the beginning of it being hundreds of people watching and people watching with their eyes and us making really good money doing it and selling CDs and stuff, which no longer happens. So I've been slowly kind of realizing that if it's going to be this way where there isn't an audience, a clear audience and clear compensation coming in from doing it, then that's not going to make me happy to do it anymore. And I've had to come to an understanding that Thoth is still very dedicated to it and he wants to do it for himself, and it really gives him intense feelings of meaning and purpose in his life. But I'm not doing it anymore, but I don't know what else to do. I've never figured out any other way to perform. I don't want to sing opera. I don't want to sing other people's music. I used to want to be an opera singer. I used to want to sing The Queen of the Night or Gilda in Rigoletto or Don Giovanni or any of these things, operas that I loved. And I still love that music, and I'll sing it around the house for fun, but it's not really something that engages me with, like, I really want to do this professionally. I really want to do creating and performing original music professionally. And that's what I was kind of aiming towards and pushing for the last 15 years, trying to make that happen. And it hasn't happened. And of course it could happen at any point, but because we're no longer performing in public in the same way we were right now, I can't really see how it could happen. And I'm also very jaded and disillusioned by how, having worked so hard for so long at something that didn't really net anything in the end. And yeah, we saved money, we saved saved money from prayforming, not as much as we deserved to have made or saved by any length, by any stretch. But we did save money, and amazingly. And we survived. We took care of ourselves for 15 years as street performers, which is incredible. But now we're at a different stage in our lives where we're no longer doing that, and Thoth is doing his prayformances for himself, for his own, connection with the divine, and it's no longer a thing he has to do for money. So, it's just, we're in this transition. Mimi! No! Mimi! No! Come on! No! Don't chew on things. No. So, just in this space of, now what do I do? How do I share my gifts? Because we have everything we need. We have a home, we have each other, we have our puppy, we have food to eat, we have reasonable cost of living, beautiful environment, but it feels like something is missing, like there's this core part of me that is gone, and I don't know how to get it back. I can sing. Now my voice is as strong and beautiful as it's ever been. I can improvise, but I'm literally just doing it at home or in the bathroom or in the house. And when I was a child, if I think about when I was a kid, I would sing around the house and dance around the house and act and make music and draw pictures. And I had no pressure in me that I had to make it into something, turn it into something, or make money out of it. I just did it because I loved to do it. But now that I'm older, you go through that process of you have to be successful with it. If you love doing something, you need to have success with it. You need to make lots of money doing it. You need to feel seen by it. And in regards to my voice, I know that my voice is very special, and I feel like something is missing if my voice isn't being heard by people. It really doesn't feel like it's an ego thing, even though it might sound like it is. It's not a desire for people to praise me or anything, because that's how I used to be, where I was just this big ego head and I wanted everybody to praise me all the time. And that's not what it is. It's being able to share that gift that I have with other people. Because it is a gift and I want to share it. It's not really about getting money for it, really. It's just about being able to give it to other people, share it with other people. Because that is really what gives me a sense of meaning and purpose in my life. And I don't see, right from this vantage point, how that's going to be possible. And I'm tired, and I feel old, and I feel broken by having worked so hard for so long and it feeling like it just didn't work out. And that's something in life that people don't really tell you, is you can work for decades at something and it just doesn't work out, especially as a creative artist. You can devotedly, pursue some creative vision that you have, and it just doesn't really manifest beyond a vision and a dream. It's for example, we wrote an opera a few years ago that we were going to do with James Swanton, and then I ended up having a falling out with him in the last year, and we never performed the opera. It was never finished. The music still exists. The music is there. Some music that I practice with every day. The story is done, but the narration and the performances never happened. And it's just a twinge of sadness, because that's something I really wanted to do. I really wanted to be able to write and perform operas, and it's really costly and expensive and complicated to do that. So now it's it's just a feeling of feeling sad about it all and feeling lost. And I don't know how to, I really just have to let myself feel things, I guess. There we go. Going to see a friend. Love you. Careful.
You drove me here.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Look at that. Ooh.
Stomach and mouth, so I can do a drop.
Okay.
It's a
You want
deep
to drop?
slow.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
I like putting it in my
Must have felt something.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
I
interesting.
felt that there wanted to be something solid.
Something.
Is this a good
Because
chord?
we were all going, we
Yeah,
love
that's
that. And she goes, oh, we love seeing oh, we love that.
See, you guys should see it.
They put it away, no. We weren't.
You want to drum?
No,
No, this is
that's
good.
fine.
Okay, so deepening into your feeling. Just fully accepting it. I can make you feel better. It was so funny yesterday because I was telling my friends.
Love you.
You don't even know what this is? You don't even know this? You don't know this? You don't know that?
Give me dinner. Going through a lot. I got a really wonderful message from our friend Wim in Puerto Vallarta. Very supportive. So the struggle has been very real today. It's been dark, black, depressive state. Since this morning, I'm actually doing a lot better than I was this morning because I just reached out to everybody asking for help and support. And a couple people got back to me, including our friend Phoenix, who we went today to visit, which was really helpful. Just shared feelings and thoughts, and it was just really helpful. And just now, my friend Wim from Puerto Vallarta wrote back. He's 14 hours behind us, time zones. So somebody I really miss and I want to be able to talk to. It's just been a process of healing some really deep crap in me, and it's not going to be quick. It's going to take some time. You have intuitive sense. I do know that we have arrived.